And you can stop to be a monk to have a family or not.
Yeah, we can stop anytime. It's depend. It's a personal decision. So a person can decide to stay for a long time or for a short time, and is allowed to stop anytime. Even to return is fine, or not to return, but apply the teaching to practice during we are normal people. Yeah, so it depends.
So we saw that it's very often. We saw that it's you have to use to be a monk because we read this in a book, and we talk with my husband and say, it could be better for people that you are used to be a monk than in France. You have to be. You have to do 3 or 4 months to be a military guy, you know.
And this is
So
just Thai is Thai
we
Thai
thought
way.
that it will be better for the peaceful in the world to be
Ah.
more than the military.
Thai people, they how say it? They want the family, like the family members to do to complete their duty. They like if you're Buddhist, you have been a monk. Like that means you service the religion. You service already, and you become a soldier. That means you service the army
Yeah.
for your country. And if you going to get married and you become a monk, and this means you service like family, something like that. So they become a monk. It's true. They were before they join the army, they become a monk for a short time. And someone before they get married, they become a monk. Someone they become monk before they going to have like the big job, like doing something. Yeah, so they will become a monk. But someone they cannot do like this, but they will find the right time to become a monk, like during school break or during holiday, become a monk for 50 days, 1 month, or it depends, and after that stop. Yeah. So, but someone become a monk because of their words, you know. Like example, they come to example, they make a vow. Make a vow, do you know?
No.
Make a vow.
Vow, no, vow.
Vow?
V-O, the word you I think vow.
Oh, wow.
Like pray, make a wish, and then they make permission. Like that.
Commitment.
Huh?
Commitment, is it?
Yeah, commitment. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, when they come to the temple, like example, if I going to have the exam, and I say that, please, if I can help me, if I can pass the exam,
yeah.
I will become monk for 1 month or maybe for 7 days. Because of their words, then they follow after they pass the exam. So this is not the way of Buddhist, but people just think it's work for them and they do. Someone they become a monk because they feel like their life is unlucky, like getting accident often. Then they feel like, oh, better for me to do something good as a monk for my life to be safe or something like that. Then they become a monk. So it depends. The personal reason is there are many personal reasons, but to become a monk, what I want you to keep in mind is about learning, practicing, the teaching more and more for the target of Buddhism. And for Thailand, for Thai people to become a monk is headed to parents to show gratitude, to show love, show thanks for giving life, for giving birth. So this is the main reason for Thai boys. But personal reason, it depends on the person. Someone just become monk because of the parent, someone become monk because of the friends, because of the school, because of the situation. So it depends.
So surprising. Very short monk. Wow. Is it possible?
Yeah, it's young, you know, to become a monk when we are 11. Yeah, it is young, but it's normal for Buddhist community, for Buddhist society for Buddhist people to become a pre-monk. Yeah, before they become a monk, especially to learn and to practice for a short time, and after that they can return and doing something different. It depends on them. Yeah. So the reason is become the purpose is become a good guy for the family member. So if they are good guy, of course, the family are happy, and the country, the city also happy. Also good, peaceful, something like that.
And what's it the typical day of a monk?
The typical day of being a monk, of course, we have to follow the routine, like getting up around 4:30 or 5, and we practice together 2 times. Is called chanting. Chanting is the way to pay respect to the Buddha, repeating the teaching, to memorize the teaching, and practicing mindfulness. Yeah. So when we chanting, it is not about praying. We don't pray actually. Yeah. The Buddha is not a god, and Buddhism, we don't pray. We don't believe in God. We don't believe in the luck. Yeah. And we correct the food, correct alms in the morning around 6, 7. We go outside of the temple and get the food from donation. People offering the food to the monks, and the food is randomly. It depends on the people what kind of food you want to donate. And after we get the food for is enough to survive ourselves, then we come back to have our breakfast in the temple, cleaning, work, looking after the temple, and study. Study for education for monks. The education for monks in Thailand now, there are two types. Yeah, Buddhism and modern education. Before just for Buddhism, but now it's more open for monks to study both Buddhism and modern education, like studying in high school, studying modern education in university. It depends on the person. Yeah, personal decision again. And after we finish the class, we come back to work to clean the temple again and take a shower, getting ready for the evening practice and study at night again. So this is about 1 day of being a monk, but it's not the same. Some day it changes, some day it's the same, but no, almost it's the same. They repeat it again and again.
Are you doing physical work?
To exercise is allowed, but to do sport is not allowed. To exercise, like moving your body by doing walking meditation, or maybe working, cleaning. So this type of exercise are allowed. But to exercise in gym, from the gym, to grow your muscle, no, that is desire. It's part of entertainment, so it's not allowed. Actually, we exercise. If we exercise for health, nothing much. But normally people not exercise for health. They exercise for desire. You exercise like you go to the gym. What you do? Look at the mirror and lift something. Feel, I look good. Some people look at me, oh nice, whatever. Yeah. So you see. So you are not doing for your health. Actually, just do because you want people to say you want you're happy. You are happy when people saying that thing to you. Just only that. Yeah. So monks are not allowed to do sport. Yeah. Sport is, Buddha said that the entertainment is the enemy of peace. The enemy of peace. So when we do sport, we lose a lot of energy. But what people support to the monks is for killing desire. Yeah, killing desire to eat the food, to get the food, to support our life, to practice more and more, to finish desire. But whenever we eat the food that we get from donation, and using the energy that we get from the food to grow our desire, that means we're using the food doing wrongly. Yeah. And people support us to practice is not about to gain more desire. Yeah. So practicing the sport is not allowed, but sometimes people doing it, and the monks also do it. But what I want you to know is separated. Yeah, this is between the monks according to the discipline and the monks that you have seen. Yeah, maybe they just a group of monks doing something bad and like immoral or not practice the teachings.
And so, what's the essence of Buddhism?
Pardon me?
The essence of Buddhism, the
Essence.
teaching. Yeah.
The teaching of Buddhism. The Buddhism, the teaching of Buddhism headed to the goal mentioned about what's called Four Noble Truths. Four Noble Truths consider, Four Noble Truths consider as a concept of Buddhism. What are they? First, talking about the truth of suffering. Second, talk about the truth of the cause of suffering. Third, talking about the truth of the end of suffering. And last one, talking about the truth of the ways to finish suffering. So knowing the suffering, the cause, the end, and the ways to end. So this is about the concept of Buddhism. And for all this, Buddha discovered after being practiced for 6 years. And after that, he spent to share the teaching for 45 years. But everything, every teaching that he had shared to people can conclude into Four Noble Truths of this.
High quality class.
Private class.
Yeah, I
More
try.
than meditation course.
Yeah, you can join more courses, but you also can learn and apply the way that I share to you to practice more and more. Yeah, because meditation is not about something something outside of you at all. It's about you. Actually, the more you do, the more it's good for you. If you not do, like I shared to you before, you have to, you should learn to compare. If you are meditate and not meditate, what happened to you? If you are mindful and mindless, what happened to you? Between angry and not angry, what happened to you? Yeah, between between angry and not angry, between deluded and not deluded, what happened to you? So you can compare, and when you know that this is better for me, this is good for me, then do that thing more and more. Yeah. So you shouldn't. We don't have enough time to know everything in this world. We have limited time. We have our life is short. So make sure we spend our life beneficial. Yeah, beneficially. Yeah. Otherwise, we have to the price that we have to pay is so big. You know. So try to be careful to our action. Then the reaction will be will change automatically. Yeah.
So what is the goal of the Buddhism?
The goal of Buddhism is called Nirvana. Nirvana is also, can say another word like enlightenment.
Okay.
Enlightenment. To, like I shared with two ladies before, to understand easily, the goal of Buddhism is to achieve freedom.
Okay.
And what is freedom? In Buddhism, is getting freedom from desire, attachment, anger, delusion, greed. Yeah, these examples. Or another example, to be free from senses. To be free from senses, we are suffer because of the senses.
Okay.
So the senses like seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching. So to practice ourselves do not belong to each feeling. Good feeling, bad feeling, just let it be.
Okay.
To see it, not be it. So this is the way that we practice.
Okay. That's interesting, isn't it? Yeah. What are the Four Noble Truths in Buddhism?
The Four Noble Truths is concept of Buddhism. That is the Four Truths changed from a Prince Siddhartha to be a Buddha.
Okay.
Yeah. So after he achieved the Four Noble Truths, he announced himself, I'm a Buddha. So what are the Four Noble Truths? The Four Noble Truths consist with the truth of suffering, the truth of the cause of suffering, the truth of the end of suffering, and the Church of the Ways to practice for the end of suffering. Yeah, so Four Noble Truths of this, Buddha teaches to people for 45 years. Yeah, but all of the teaching concluded in Four Noble Truths.
Right.
Yeah, so suffering, the cause of suffering, the end of suffering, and the way to practice for the end of suffering.
Okay. It's interesting, isn't it? What is the eightfold path?
Eightfold path come from the Four Noble Truths again.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, it suffering, the cause, the end, and the way to end. The number four. Number four is about the ways to practice for the end of suffering. Start with there are 8. Start with right view, right thought, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. 8 of this also can call 3 different ways. What our 8 noble path? This one. Second, call morality, meditation, and wisdom. Yeah, and then also can call two types of meditation: samatha meditation and vipassana meditation.
Okay.
And last one is also can call anapanasati. Yeah, so that is in English is mean breathing mindfulness.
Okay.
So whenever we practice anapanasati or breathing mindfulness, actually the Eight Noble Path is linked, is completed by itself. Yeah, so from 8 to be 3 and to be 2 and to be 1.
Wow.
Yeah, so we can practice one and link, or we also can practice the suitable one for us. Finally, it's gonna link to each other.
Okay, I understand. What is karma in Buddhism?
Karma consider as intention. Intention is karma, so Buddha said that. And karma also means action, yeah, and reaction. So karma, Buddha mentioned that there are 4 types: good karma, bad karma, good and bad karma, then not good and not bad karma. So good karma, of course, is about good action that we have done, and we're gonna pay by the good reaction. Bad karma, of course, is part of bad reaction, and then good and bad, of course, during the life we're not doing only bad or only good, we mix. Yeah, and then last one, not good and not bad. So a lot of people may confuse about this. Let me share with you easily. Not good and not bad karma is about practicing Eight Noble Paths.
Okay.
So to understand this easily about doing meditation, when you do meditation, we not belong to the good or bad feeling. We are seeing as it is and letting go. So this is called not good and not bad karma.
Oh, okay, it's interesting, isn't it? Because I thought there's just two karmas, good and bad, but
No.
yeah. What are the 3 universal truths?
3
Universal truths?
is about 3 characteristics: suffering, impermanent suffering, and non-suffering.
Okay.
Impermanent suffering. Buddha say that whatever coming, staying, and ending, that is called impermanent. Whatever is impermanent, Buddha say that is suffering. Whatever is suffer, Buddha say that is non-self, it's not you. Yeah, whenever we seeing like this correctly, Buddha teaching us to letting go.
Okay.
Yeah, not to belong to it. Actually, we are not suffer, but we are holding the suffering things. Then we suffer with it. So just drop. Like example, we are holding the heart,
Yes.
the hard thing. Then it's heavy. Just we drop it, it's finished. But it's so difficult to drop it because of attachment, because of delusion, because of ignorance, because of desire, because of greed, because of anger. So Buddha teaching us to have wisdom to overcome the ignorance. Whenever the ignorance is failed, that means wisdom is arise, and we can use wisdom to deal with the ignorance and to understand everything correctly, and finally we'll be free.
Okay. So by letting go of that. It's
Yeah,
like
letting go.
Letting go, yeah. It's quite interesting that. So I suppose it's like your personal life or relationships, and you finish with a relationship, you need to let go. You need to let go. You can't hold on because it's not there anymore. So you need to just sort of let it go and just, yeah.
Yeah, and let me add more about the target of Buddhism. Yeah, for a little bit. Like I share with you, the goal of Buddhism is freedom.
Yes.
And another answer for this one is the end of reincarnation, the end of circling, no getting old, getting sick, and die, no more. So this is the goal of Buddhism, because Buddha said that there is the birth, there is illness, sickness, and death. So no birth, no illness, no sickness, and death.
Right.
So whenever the birth is causes illness, sickness, death, that means suffering. So ending birth, ending suffering.
Right. Okay. Interesting. What's the significance of meditation in Buddhism?
Meditation is the way to cultivate the mind to be concentrated with one single thing. This one type of meditation. And second type of meditation that we call vipassana meditation is the way to see the reality of things. Reality of things. What things? Buddha mentioned about seeing the body as a body, seeing the feeling as feeling, seeing the mind as mind, and seeing mental phenomenon as mental phenomenon. So seeing everything as it is and letting go. Yeah. So four of this, actually Buddha mentioned in English can use the word four foundation of mindfulness. Yeah, is the way to practice vipassana. Yeah. So meditation also can mean cultivation. Yeah, cultivate our wholesome. Yeah, our wholesome deed, wholesome action, wholesome thought, something like that. Or also can mean continuous of that good thought longer. But when we do meditation, actually it's not about thinking, but it's to practice not to think.
Okay.
Because thinking is karma and thinking is birth. Whenever we think, Buddha say that is new birth. Yeah. So practice to let it go for a while, even we cannot stop it for permanently. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. What are the 5 precepts?
5 precepts. They is about the basic moralities for being a good person. Yeah, for being a good man. What are they? Start with first. Buddha mentioned about avoiding from killing 2 living beings. Yeah. Second, avoiding from stealing, taking away of things what is not given. Third, avoiding having sexual misconduct. Yeah. You have a wife, you have a partner, so enjoy with you. That not allowed to. You shouldn't interrupt to other partners. Yeah. Fourth, avoiding lying, avoiding to lie. Last, avoiding to have intoxication. Yeah. So 5 of this shows about good man. So if we are not practice, of course, you are in trouble. You are damaged. First, second, your family are in trouble. Your city, your country is not good for living. You are unsafe. You cannot park your car. You cannot leave your phone here. You also cannot go somewhere alone because a lot of bad people surrounded you. Yeah, so this 5 called 5 moralities. Actually, the moralities, they are more than that. It depends. But this is just basic moralities for normal people.
Okay, that's interesting. What is the significance of the Bodhisattva ideal?
Pardon me?
This one here.
Bodhisattva.
This one here.
Bodhisattva. Bodhisattva is the person who are going to become a Buddha.
Right.
Yeah, like practicing himself, but not become not achieve the Buddhahood yet. Just practice himself to become a Buddha. Just only that.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, like the Buddha, like the present Buddha, before he achieved his enlightenment, so he was a prince, and after he left his family, so he practiced as a Bodhisattva. Yeah, and before that, he also practiced, like seeking for the truth, as a Bodhisattva, but not able to achieve the truth yet.
Okay, right. All right, thanks very much. So that's certainly answers those questions there. So yeah, very informative indeed. I've booked in for the seminar next Friday for the meditation seminar, and so yeah, hopefully that's going to be helpful. All right, and sorry, your name was?
I'm San.
San?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Sam. That was really appreciate
You're
that.
welcome. The same as Buddha teaching. Buddha teaching is like the food to support us to achieve to the goal. But whenever we are already there, Buddha teaching also meaningless. We have to let it go. We can't keep it with us. So no any attachment. How can you understand? Buddha mentioned about 4 types of karma. Good karma, bad karma, good and bad karma. And last one, not good and not bad karma. Yeah. So good karma, of course, causing you to have good reaction. Bad karma causing you to have got bad reaction. Good and bad, of course, we are not doing only good and only bad. During one day, how many times you think, and do you know that what kind of thinking you have? Maybe you see this thing you don't like, that means already bad. You thinking this thing you like, that means so about lustful desire, and you feel good, feel bad, that means bad and good already happen all the time. And in with Buddha say that we are creating the karma by thought, and thought is whenever we think, that is new karma. Good thing or bad thing, good thought or bad thought, that is karma. So whenever we have thought, thinking more and more, of course, the birth is continue again and again. Yeah. So come back. Not good and not bad. Buddha say that is meditation. Mention about meditation. It doesn't mean you practice meditation to feel good. No. Doesn't mean to do meditation to let it go the bad feeling and to get a good feeling. No. But you practice meditation to see the reality of good and bad feeling. Both are impermanent. Both are temporary. Both are coming, staying, and gone. Both are suffering. Both are non-self. Yeah. So when we see it again and again, we can decline, we can release it easier. Even we cannot stop it immediately, but we can practice to be better, to get back, to be better person, something like that.
So sort of using the word goal doesn't feel like the right word, but you kind of want to get to a point where
You want to try? Medicine. Yeah, you also can take it.
What kind of medicine? Oh,
Good for you, sure.
thank you.
So you kind of want to get to a point where it's not good or bad. Just is what it is.
But before we can do that, of course, we have to see the reality of it. Even we see it, but doesn't mean we can stop it easily. For example, you know that anger is bad, right? You know when you're angry, you are suffer. You see somebody angry like stupid, right? But if you're angry, you say that I'm right. But after that, you say that, oh, I shouldn't do that. You say, anger, it's not good, it's suffering. But can you stop it? No. Yeah. So what we have to do, practice, repeat it again and again. Because the desire, the attachment that we have corrected, we have repeated uncountable life. So our reincarnation is not only once, it's not 100,000, 100,000. It's not only that. Buddha said that the tear we over cry, we over lost from crying, we lost from over cry from the thing that we like and we dislike. They are more than 4 great ocean. 4 great ocean, I don't know, uncountable or not. But just you think about one bottle. I'm not sure during for one life we can call that our tear for to full of that bottle or not. But this one or 4 ocean. But this our reincarnation is more than that. That means uncountable. And to think about the start point of our reincarnation is it's just waste the time. Buddha said that it's wasting the time. What we should do? Focus what we can do. Buddha said that the beginning of reincarnation and the end of reincarnation is not appear. Because whenever it not appear, because of desire and attachment are the condition. Like the fire is continuous because of the firewood. When you put the firewood more and more, and then fire continue again. The same. Whenever desire and attachment support the birth again and again, that means reincarnation is continue. But Buddha said that this samsara, this reincarnation is not appear the end and beginning, but the way to practice to be free from it already discovered by the Buddha. And how to practice? Of course, the Eight Noble Path. Conclude to understand easily, doing meditation. And meditation is the way to get out reincarnation. To practice meditation, not to feel good, not to feel bad, but to see everything as it is and letting go.